Hello everyone, this is JCKK Gaming, and welcome back to Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm actually filming this on May the 4th, fun little fact, so I hope you guys had a good May the 4th, all of you Star Wars fans. I'm having a great day, because you know it's May the 4th and it's Star Wars Day. I mean, why wouldn't I be excited? Anyway, I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt right now, and I'm in the Star Wars mood, so we're going to get started with this playthrough again. We're doing another mission, Kashyyyk, First Line of Defense. The CIS blockade on the Wookiee homeworld must be broken by any means necessary. So this is going to be another space mission. We could bypass it, but like I said, I'm doing all the missions in this game, so we're going to go ahead and hit attack here. Space Kashyyyk. The CIS is laying siege to the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk. Break through the enemy blockade and relieve the beleaguered garrison until more reinforcements arrive. Destroy the Separatist flagship at all costs. Okay.
When the Separatists' invasion of Kashyyyk caught the Republic flat-footed, a detachment of the 501st was sent in to stop the bleeding until reinforcements could arrive. It was a textbook suicide mission, and we knew it. As we fought our way into Kashyyyk's atmosphere, most of us believed that the only way we'd be getting off this planet was in a body bag.
Now, these space missions are where I'm less familiar with the game, so this could be bad, but we'll see.
The droids have put up a blockade around Kashyyyk. If we're going to punch through, we'll need to weaken their forces. Pilots, focus your attacks on their support ships.
So I'm hoping this goes okay. I wouldn't be surprised if I failed a couple of these missions because, like I said, I am very unfamiliar when it comes to these space missions. And also, I have a feeling that the AI could mess me up more on these space missions. But yeah, I'm just going to see how it goes. I'm going to bring a bomber here and I'm just going to pelt it. Alright, this is our last one we have to do. Right up here, I'm going to try to destroy it. Hopefully everything goes okay. And these auto turrets are going to be the biggest pain here on this mission. So I'm going to have to try to get these down as soon as I can. Just get this shit down. I chose pilot obviously, so I can have the health regeneration advantage. Close. We're on the money now. There you go. Good job. Good job, me.
Their ship guns are pounding our shields. Take out those heavy turrets.
Yeah, that's the reason I don't really like these space missions, because they're pretty much always the same objective. Like, you're always destroying stuff in space, which, I mean, I guess in the ground missions you're always destroying people or getting command posts. But I mean, they spice it up sometimes. Like here, you're just literally doing this all the time.
Well done, pilot.
That was close, by the way.
Back to the hangar for your next objective.
Wait, what are we doing? Land at LAAT gunship in the enemy hangar. Oh boy, I actually do this a lot on whenever I play instant action space, so this shouldn't be anything that I haven't done before. Now I'm still gonna pray.
We need you to take an LAAT into the enemy hangar, land it, and destroy the ship's internal systems.
Right. Let's hope this goes well. Now I could get cucked by someone that's flying out, so I'm gonna pray that doesn't happen here. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Attention all pilots, prepare for assault.
Oh wait, we are doing like good here, right? Like I can, like this is classified as in the hangar, right?
Attention all pilots, prepare for assault.
I'm gonna assume that we are good. What? And these ships are unlocked. Fuck.
All right. Alright,
Alright, now it's
make your way to
considered.
their critical systems and destroy their fuel and life support systems.
A lot of people to deal with here. I mean, like, a lot of people. Alright, we should be good though. I just run through. Don't get hit by the auto turrets. Okay, that was good. There's an auto turret up there. Take that bad boy out before laying a time bomb there. Kill this guy. He's gonna be a pain. Alright, this is going really well. Also, apparently they nerfed these. They blow up way easier than they do on this in action, which is good. Good stuff.
Command has an easy mission, pilot. Grab the enemy's battle plan holocron and bring it back to our hangar.
We gotta get this holocron back to our hangar. Alright, so our dudes are doing a good job here. I just gotta get this back. Just easy, much easier said than done. Now, if I just grab this ship, alright, this should be an easy ticket. I believe that's gonna be the end of this mission. As long as I can land safely. Which is a real battle here.
Attention, Victor Echo 1-2, come in, repeat. Victor
Alright,
Echo 1-2.
good stuff. A mission well done. If I do say so myself.
Well done, man. Now let's get down there and liberate Kashyyyk.
Yep, that's the end of this mission. Good stuff. Not that bad. Not that bad at all.
As the 501st finally broke through the Sep blockade over Kashyyyk, I took a long look back at the battle that continued to rage over the planet, and wondered why so many had to die for a bunch of walking carpets. Then I followed my orders and turned planetward.
One thing I would like to tell you guys, sorry if it's like weird that whenever I'm trying to be quiet for the cutscenes you can still hear me. It's because I don't have the ability to edit all of the audio in this playthrough as opposed to the other ones. So you will have to live with me doing all of that, or like making all this noise and stuff, just because I'm recording the audio with Fraps as well, so sorry about that. Anyway, that's it for this mission. That was a good job. Alright, this mission's actually kind of a cuck. Kashyyyk, a line in the sand, a fortified Wookiee refinery is the last defense against a planetary droid invasion. Alright, the 501st has reinforced the Wookiee defenders at a key refinery. Master Yoda himself is coordinating the defense of this critical installation. The line has been drawn, there can be no retreat. This mission's kinda hard, so we'll see how it goes.
When we arrived on Kashyyyk, things were just as bad as we feared. The droids had us outgunned, outmaneuvered, and outmanned by a 5-to-1 margin. What none of us had counted on was the Wookiees. We'd all heard the stories, of course, but we'd never fought next to them. Never seen them rip apart a droid with their bare hands. They were magnificent. Even so, it was still a suicide mission. At least it was until Master Yoda arrived. Then it became a battle. A winnable battle.
So Yoda helped a lot
This is
here.
it, men. We have to hold this beachhead until reinforcements arrive.
Alright.
No retreats, no excuses.
So what we gotta do is hold this command post. Way easier said than done, definitely, on this one. Okay, we're gonna switch to sniper here. I'm gonna try to show off some other classes. You already saw most of them in the training mission. But yeah, you have your... I usually pick Trooper because they're just the most reliable for me. But there's a ton of different classes to choose from. It all depends on what you like playing. If you like playing Sniper, you have your Sniper class. And if you don't like playing Sniper, you have your... obviously you have your Machine Gunner class with the Trooper, and you know. Also, there's tank combat. I don't believe I've showed this off yet. Tanks are really cool in this game, and very useful for holding positions, as we have to do right now, thanks to their heavy firepower and obliterating rockets. As you can see, we're just smashing through these infantry with these cannons and stuff. Now, they can't really be repaired unless you have an engineer droid. That's what I might actually want to do. I've never actually done this before. How do I get out of this? E, okay. I'll try to switch to this guy, and then I'll try to repair this a little bit as we go. But yeah, we have to hold those command posts for 3 minutes, which, like I said, it's easier said than done. But we will try to see how this goes. I'm going to try to get rid of these other vehicles that are coming up on us, because they are doing quite a bit of damage. I don't know if you can actually lose this due to RNG if all your reinforcements run out, because you're never really considered as one of the last reinforcements. So it'll always like still count out 2 other people, even if it says like 1 person left, which it should mean you're the last person. I don't know why it doesn't. So I'm going to try to get these tanks out as soon as possible. Alright, thankfully we should be done with this pretty soon. I would love if we didn't have all these people dying, but sometimes it just has to happen. It must be done. Okay. I don't remember everything being so weak. I remember it all being way stronger. Then again, maybe they toned it down for the campaign, I have no idea. It's not my difficulties, I know that it's... why do I keep doing that? I know it's not difficulty because it's pretty much the same difficulty, Elite and Normal, and I've always played on Normal. I've only played Elite like once. But Elite's just not as fun as Normal because of the random headshots and all that, just sort of a roll of the dice. Alright, so now we have to retreat.
Fall back behind the seawall. We must protect the Wookiee base.
So this part of the mission is even more of a cock. And you'll see why. I'm gonna pray it goes well, but there's no promises.
We must defend the oil refinery at all costs. If we don't, this whole place is going to blow.
I don't know if you can actually repair it. You can, but it takes a very long time. So there's basically no point. So yeah, they will get through at some point. This is just undeniable. Unless you want to try to repairing this the whole time. Now we do have a sort of nice choke point here.
They've breached the sea wall. Brace
Oh goodness. This ain't good. They have breached the seawall completely here. We did keep them pulled up for a while though. Alright, now it's time to bring out the big guns. If they if they actually do manage to destroy this oil refinery, which is right over there, it's gonna actually fail the mission. The planet will actually blow up. So take his advice, do not let them get it. Just try to keep your tank over here if you can. Yeah, just if you let this gate go down, it gets even worse. So preferably you want to keep that gate held up. So I'm actually going to try to be doing that constantly repairing that gate. If you do that, this isn't really that annoying of a section, unless you let people get back there, which is kind of stupid. Okay, so try to shoot some more people down. Yeah, if you keep the tanks outside of this wall, this part isn't as bad. Now, if you let the tanks get in here, you're gonna have to be doing a lot more shooting than you normally would need to. But still. Also, it's pretty nice having Wookies, because they do not actually count towards your reinforcements, so the droids can be kind of distracted by Wookies, and they will not actually be like depleting your reinforcement count, because they're considered like an indigenous species. That's the right word.
Seawall. Brace yourselves.
Nope. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this section. Just keep that seawall up, and this shouldn't really be that bad. You may be sort of scared from this reinforcement counter, but just trust me, everything's gonna be alright. You will have enough reinforcements. They don't all die really fast. Sometimes it looks like it goes down fast, but sometimes they'll have little streaks where they stay alive. That's all you really need to. That's all that really goes on here. As you can see, nothing really too bad going on. The easy way to do it. The engineer class just wins out in this mission for sure. Fusion cutters are very underestimated. They could possibly be like one of your best weapons in this game. Also, my teammate literally just did that. Nice. All right, easy.
Way to hold them back, man. Now let's push forward and send them packing. Proud I am.
All right. So now we have to capture all these command posts. Easier said than done once again, because not only do we have these tanks to worry about and all these other people, but also, in addition, they can still take these command posts back, so it's just a bit annoying. Well, I don't actually know, can they? I might be wrong. I might be thinking too much about instant action where they do that a lot. But yeah, this isn't really too bad, honestly. Just, if you get them in this certain order, it's a bit easier and it saves a lot of time. I use these force abilities sometimes, but when you have a Jedi who has who uses what you want to call it, has a saber throw, which Yoda does not have a saber throw, by the way. If you're playing with a Jedi that does have saber throw, there's really no point to using force powers, because more often than not you'll just waste time. Because sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I guess it's like the distance that the enemy has to be, but sometimes they just don't work out for me. So sometimes I just end up completely foregoing force abilities. Sometimes they are good though, as you'll be seeing maybe in the next mission. Granted, I can pull it off. If I can, it'd be hilarious. It's one of my favorites. I hope I can do it. We'll see. But yeah, very situational. Just stick with saber throw if you have it. It's a really good way of clearing out infantry. Alright, so sorry about all the lag spikes. I did try to make the settings a bit higher quality for this LP, just so the game would look nicer, and I'd say it's running pretty well. This game isn't that hard to run on computers, but there are some occasional graphical or performance issues, especially when you're considering I'm playing on my computer, which is just a really bad laptop. Anyway, yeah, not too hard. Not a bad mission. Just playing it first time, you can get caught off guard, but if you play it a few times, like for me, it's not even a few times, it's like 500 times. That's how much I've played this game, but just if you do it enough, you get the hang of it. Get out. Get out. Get out. Okay, I take it back. Force push is kind of good for keeping people away from the command post, but it doesn't really do any damage. It just literally just pushes them away.
Great work, troops. Kashyyyk lives to fight another day.
Kashyyyk lives to fight another day. Sweet. That was good.
With the timely arrival of Master Yoda, the 501st was able to hold the line against the Seps on Kashyyyk. We left as heroes. Years later, we'd return as conquerors.
Nice foreshadowing there. And with that, that'll be the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys on the next part.